Now, you may have come across these videos.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
I don't know, proper fraction, whereby you have the smaller number on top and you have the bigger number down. So this is what we call a proper fraction. So it's an example of what a proper fraction that I am giving to you. Okay? Okay, now I'm bringing this boy down. Okay? Now he's going to carry me on his neck. So let's go down. Carry me. Can you carry me?
No.
Can you carry me?
No.
So this is improper fraction. Do you understand? This is what? Improper fraction. Whereby you have the bigger number on top and then the smaller number down. Okay? Thank you very much. Post it. Give me that. Focus. Focus. What you put you? And when? And when the truth?
Body to my heart. Something pass to my body to my heart. La 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 la. La 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 la. Something pass to my body to my heart. La 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 la.
We use energy to run. We use energy also to yes, we exercise.
Okay. So apparently these are videos going around on social media. They're supposed to be teachers from different parts of the country doing, demonstrating to the pupils what they're teaching. And the demonstration which you just saw, we understand, is contained in the new curriculum for basic schools. We're not sure how true that is, but the new curriculum, as you know, took effect this month, and it is to ensure that children can think more creatively and have both the confidence and the competence to participate fully in the society as responsible local and global citizens. Now, that revised curriculum focuses, we're told, on reading, writing, arithmetic, and creativity, the 4 R's as they call it. It's been 2 weeks already. How is it going? If you are a teacher, share your thoughts with us on our WhatsApp number 0505646330. That's 0505646330. And if you've noticed any changes, among your kids, what they tell you when they return from school about this new curriculum. Share that with us as well. But let me get on the telephone lines now to speak to Perry Ofori. He's a teacher and a trainer for the new curriculum. Mr. Ofori, did I just lose him? Mr. Ofori, are you there? Okay, looks like we've lost Mr. Ofori, but we'll try and wake him up, bring him back on the line. But take a look at the videos again.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
Something pass.
Something pass through my body to my heart.
I don't know, proper fraction, whereby you have the smaller number on top and you have the bigger number down. So this is what we call a proper fraction. So it's an example of what a proper fraction that I am giving to you. Okay? Okay, now I'm bringing this boy down. Okay? Now he's going to carry me on his neck. So let's go down. Carry me. Can you carry me? No. Can you carry me? No. So this is improper fraction. Do you understand? Yeah. This is what? Improper fraction. Whereby you have the bigger number on top and then the smaller number down. Okay? Thank you very much. Pause it.
Let's get back on the line now. We can speak to Perry Ofori. He's a teacher and a trainer for the new curriculum as well. Mr. Ofori, thank you for your time this evening here on The Pulse.
Thank you very much.
So the videos that's making rounds on social media, have you seen any of them?
Pardon me?
Have you seen any of the videos that's going around on social media?
Oh, I saw one of a teacher who was having some lessons with the children in a particular school. I don't know what.
Is it the one that's demonstrating what fractions are?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay, in the one that's in which the teacher tries to let the kids understand fractions, he puts a little boy, one of the pupils, on his shoulder and tells them that he is the denominator. And then for the improper fraction, he tries to say that he is going to sit on the neck of the boy. And then he says, so I am too big, so I can't sit on his neck. So then it becomes an improper fraction.
I only heard a colleague of mine saying it. I haven't seen it myself.
Okay, but are these videos really what the new curriculum portrays? Does it portray really what the new curriculum is about, I should say?
Yes, in actual fact, the core of the new curriculum is to have new approaches, new ways of teaching, what we call pedagogy. You understand? And we want to shift from what we call the teacher-centered pedagogy, where the learning experience is mostly centered on the teacher.
Okay.
And then bring it to the width of the learner, so that the learner here is the focus. And so we are only adopting approaches that will make the lessons very clear and very understandable for our learners to grasp.
So I mean, in another video, we're seeing a teacher who has drawn on the table, made a sketch of that makes him look like a disc jockey, and he's playing music. Is that a part of the training you give to these to kids in this curriculum?
The training actually is trying to develop a lot of things in our children.
Okay.
Because we realize that there's a problem with the current curriculum that we are running. You see, everything now we are doing in our school is centered around writing examination and getting a certificate, blah, 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 which you cannot even use to do anything.
Okay.
You understand? So we are not only emphasizing the product, but rather the process as well. See? So we're not only interested in how you get your final result, your final answer, but how did you get there?
Okay.
So we want the children to really understand the concepts we are teaching, not getting the final product.
So when you take the way that this teacher tries to explain fractions to these kids, it looked like it made sense, and you could hear that the children are very, I mean, it looks interactive, so they're actually doing. But what we know that even though we've started rolling out this new curriculum, the textbooks are not ready. The teachers have complained about the extent of training given them. So it can easily be abused, don't you think?
In actual fact, we had our public school teachers training at the district level 2 weeks before reopening. Then we only trained the private schools a week to reopening. Now school reopening on the 10th. So basically, the teachers are yet to settle. And we have not done much. They are now putting their timetables together, trying to pattern out their resources to use and all that. So if we get the impact properly, at least we should do about a month going forward. Then we'll know at least what the teachers are really doing.
I've got lots of questions and thoughts here. People don't really think. People think that we're turning our education system into a joke. I'll read a few of them. But how is it going generally, your assessment? How is it going so far? No, we are not
turning education into a joke. Now what you are seeing in the videos you are watching, that is how we want the modern classroom to look like. We are creating sustainable learning environment for our children. You see, if I got you right, the teacher who was teaching improper practicing.
Yes.
You see, the teachers make the whole thing so complex in the classroom. The children don't understand the concept. But you see, all the things that they do at home are those things we are telling them. So we have to use practical examples, things that they know from the house, which we call the concrete things, to make them understand the concept.
So how is it going? By your assessment so far, how is the new curriculum doing? How is it going?
For now, that's what I said. We have just gone a week into the new term. And I believe, in my own estimation, the curriculum will do well.
Okay. Mr. Fori, thank you very much. I mean, subsequently, I'm sure that it will be great to have you in the studio so we can have this conversation.
No problem.
And then you can speak to some of the concerns, that parents have. Thank you very much. Perry Ofori there, he's a teacher and a trainer for the new curriculum. I'll read a few of your messages quickly before we go. We'll move on from there. This one says, Gifty, trust me, the new curriculum is transforming a few teachers into comedians. The teaching profession is a serious job. Well, maybe you're not getting the understanding of what they say. They're saying that they're teaching the kids what we would have taught them already, but in a different way, in a way that makes it easier for them to follow. This one says, I'm a teacher from Buya. The new curriculum will not help our schools. No textbooks for learning. So how are they teaching them? They say they are doing that. And this one says, they are saying they want lessons to be clear. Okay, let's assume a teacher is teaching the reproductive system of both sexes. How practical is that going to be? That's a very interesting question. I think that subsequently when we have this conversation, we'll bring that up as well. How will the teacher teach biology, if you like, with these kids in the classroom? This one again says, Gifty, is not going well at all. Curriculum and textbooks are not there. The training too was not sufficient. Imagine you used 3 years college for them to, 3 years college for them to use 5 days to train us. God save this generation. I'm Philemon, teacher in NPS in Gusau district. So you say you've learned for 5 years to be a teacher, and they took only 5 days to train you into taking up this new curriculum. I'm Dennis, a teacher from Etiwa district. The government should hasten to bring the items the teaching, learning, and the materials to promote the effectiveness of the new curriculum. He says, also, in my candid opinion, I think there should have been adequate preparation and planning before execution of the program. Now that the government has done away with any means of IGF, that is internally generated funds, there should be measures to either make ready capitation or increase salaries to sustain the energy levels and the demands of the curriculum. Certainly some energy levels are needed there if you look at how the teachers are moving their bodies around all over the place. I mean, for the children, they already have a lot of the energy. But certainly, well, my very final message here says, I don't think the new curriculum provides room for the teachers. This one is from Ajudin in Nkranza. Very interesting conversation. I think we can have this conversation over and over again. Well, subsequently, in the coming weeks, we'll be taking a look at how it's going so far.